Alright guys, what'd you think of that epic drone footage? Now, other than like tiny little flight from my backyard at home, that was my first real time flying a drone. So if the video was kind of jerky in certain areas, be patient, it'll get better. There's that mountain we flew around. Also, it was super windy out here today. I was so nervous and scared to put the drone up in the air, thinking, oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna end up losing this thing a mile away and gonna have to go hike for it. But no, it handled the wind fine. It's real gusty wind too, so it's, you know, not very predictable wind, and the way that it whips through these canyons back here, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh. We did it, guys. Man, should have flown that little section too. Alright, focus on the road. We're back on the trail. So if you're watching and you ride dual sport or dirt bikes, what are your guys' tips to me as a beginner rider for loose dirt road fast turns? Whenever I get into the turn and I start to slide around all over the place, confidence kind of goes down and I just have to go really slow. But I see these epic shots on YouTube of these guys. They'll slide the back tire out a little bit and then they'll almost like power slide the whole corner. But I don't know, it's so rocky out here in Arizona that I don't know if you could keep good traction doing a power slide. And I don't even know how to do a power slide. The thing I've noticed to help new riders, if you're watching this video and you're a new rider, it's all in the eyes. So look where you want to go. Oh, the squirrel jumped out at me. So yeah, look where you want to go. I've noticed that's like 90% of it. You guys probably didn't see that squirrel in video, but there was a squirrel that jumped like right out at me. I almost screamed like a girl. Oh, this is a nice wooded tree area. so if you're thinking about doing this, and let's talk about GoPro for a minute. First of all, I got blessed and gifted this GoPro by my friend and a roommate, and then I started using it. It works. I'm super thankful for it. Would it be my first choice? No. Either the DJI Osmo Action 4 or the, I think it's the Insta360 something Pro. I'll put it up on the screen. I know the DJI Osmo Action 4 has like a better direct mic input. This GoPro, I'm having to use an external mic adapter, and that just adds more things onto my helmet. And then you got to use a specific microphone that I'm using inside my helmet. It has to be a TRS, not a TRRS. So it has to do with how many rings are on the plug-in. I've also heard that the other action cameras that I mentioned have longer battery life. I have not got the Enduro battery for this GoPro yet. I'll probably do that. So yeah, if you're thinking about, you know, recording some of your rides, stuff like that, look at those as an alternative to GoPro. Alright, so we turned right there where there's a big T in the road. What do you guys think about seeing every mile of the trail? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you wish that I would cut out sections like this? I don't know, me personally, I just like seeing the whole trail. I like going on the whole entire adventure. It feels like I'm, you know, more there rather than when it cuts and skips to the next epic part. But I'll start time-lapsing this, catch up with you guys at the next part. Man, I hit one of those like rocks that are sticking out. It looks all jagged, kind of like that. And I call them pinch flat rocks because if you hit them real hard, I've heard that they will pinch flat your tire. Now, I've never had a pinch flat yet. I'm not quite sure how hard you need to hit them, you know, probably at what PSI really matters too. So hopefully we don't have a pinch flat, guys. Stop over here and check to see if we have a pinch flat. There are some pretty epic camping spots, it looks like, back in here. I don't know if you need a permit or anything. We'll look into that, but I'll show you guys one real quick. Like, this one's pretty nice. Back here in the trees. You got the creek right down here. Maybe I'll run a little bit of the creek for you guys. Soft sand in the creek. I don't know what that is going across that white. Little fire ring. Yeah, real epic. Let's see if the sign says anything. Ooh, can't read it, guys. Maybe you can read it? Can't read it. too weathered. But yeah, there you go. There's some epic camping spots. Another water crossing. Oh, this is getting pretty rough, rocky. It's a hill climb right here. Ooh, might have to pick some lines for the first time today, guys. It's just these big, sharp, jagged rocks. See those guys? Those are the ones that worry me. Alright, we're kind of through that section. Now we're on a downhill section. I want to be easy on the front brake through here. I just got like one finger on it, and if it gets too steep I switch to the rear brake. I don't know, if you know what you're doing you could probably wheel a stock SUV back here. You definitely don't want to do this with street tires. Street tires are kind of thin. Some of these jagged rocks will cut them. Not super steep, it's just really rocky. Like there's all different shapes of rocks here. There's baseball, softball, football, medicine ball, you know, size rocks. That one's medicine ball. Hopefully you guys seen that one on the GoPro. I'm trying different mounts to adjust my camera angle. Let me know if you guys like this camera angle better. My last couple of videos I didn't like the camera angle. It looked too much like a drone. You had no point of reference for the motorcycle and kind of what I was going through bouncing around. Now this should give you guys a little bit more point of reference. Let me know if you guys like this camera angle better. And bumping. Like I said, sometimes sharp, jagged ones. Those are like pinch flat rocks. I do bring extra tubes with me. We're just mainly dodging medicine ball size rocks. It's not that the trail is really washed out. I mean, it's got some bumpy washed out sections, but no Grand Canyon size washouts on this road. This is what I love about a motorcycle, you know, you can get through here quick. Yeah, it's bumpy, but if you're in a Jeep, you would just be really along for the bumpy ride. Look at that beautiful view, guys. Alright, we're back on the road. If you noticed a little bit of cut there, I had to take a work call up on that mountain. Ham, if you're watching this video, that was you, buddy, talking about air compressor startup. Ooh, we didn't bottom out on the skid plate that time. That's good. Oh wow, got some water back here. Winter is kind of our rainy season. See, the corners are much easier to take if they are banked like that. You can take them at a lot faster speed. You got some bank to push up against. Or they're flat and they're loose. I'm not very good at taking corners like that are flat and loose. The river we are going to see at the end of this episode is called the Verde River. And there's actually a hidden hot springs near the Sheep Bridge. In 1984, the United States Congress designated 40.5 miles of the Verde River as wild and scenic through the National Wild and Scenic River Program. Yeah, there are certain sections I just have to stand up for. It's too bumpy. And you know, it'll get me better at standing up. Practice, right? Oh, that was bumpy. Let me know what you guys think of ABS on off-road motorcycles. So I'm new, I don't know no difference, but I kind of like it. If I grab the front brake a little bit too much on a downhill, it'll prevent the front wheel from sliding out. Now, the negative is if I'm going on a really sketchy downhill part and I grab the rear brake and I actually want to drag and slide that rear tire, it won't let me. It'll let loose of the rear tire and keep it rolling, which I think is more speed on a downhill technical section like that. So I like it kind of on the front wheel, but I don't like it on the rear wheel. But overall, all my rides, I just leave the ABS on, and I haven't noticed that it really hurts me. Again though, I'm not the extreme motocross rider that is doing this section at like, you know, 50 or 60. I'm mainly out here to just putt along, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the outdoors. Ooh, real rocky, guys, real rocky. Some loose rock, some pinch flat rock, some sketchy rocks. Oh wow, that's Arizona for you. Pick a line, pick a line, pick a line. They picked right up the middle. I was in the wrong gear for that. I was in second. Almost stalled it. This thing's a little tractor. It's got torque down low. Pick a line. Yeah, I'm calling this no longer Subaru rated, if I didn't already call it back there. Still Jeep and Toyota 4Runner rated. I've only done this ride one other time, and it was more wet when I did it, like there were more river crossings. I did it before I had the GoPro. So I kind of knew what to expect coming out here today. But every time it rains, or if this road gets well traveled by side-by-sides and Jeeps, the terrain changes. Like, I kid you not. It's almost seems smoother today than the first time I did it, but maybe, you know, your first time doing a trail, you just think it's so gnarly because it's the first time you hit something like this. But now you're hitting something like this and it's not so bad because you've been through it before. See, the terrain just changes so fast here out in Arizona. 1 minute you're on a giant rock, the next minute you're on this sandy loose dirt. The terrain changes in a minute. That's why I really enjoy riding. This is all jagged rock. And then you're back to dirt. Nice shot of the cactuses. These are saguaro cacti. And an interesting fact about saguaro cactuses, if you were to ever transplant them for any reason, when you replant them, they have to face the exact same direction they were facing. Otherwise, they will die. It's just an interesting fact that I know, and I don't know exactly why they die. My theory and opinion is because they've been sun-burnt or sun-conditioned to face a certain way according to the sun, and if you transplant them and you don't plant them facing the same way, they'll die. So there you go, there's an interesting fact about saguaro cactuses. Ooh, rear end got a little bit loose on that one. Now we're rock climbing again. Oh man, look at this downhill. Big rocks in the middle of the road. We're just gonna nimble our way through on the side. Rock ledge. I know I said we were getting close earlier, but now we truly are getting close because off in the distance I can see water. Yeah, we're getting close, guys. We're in e-bike mode. Sometimes I kill the motor and let it coast, save on some gas. Never know when you might need it. Let me know if you guys do the same thing. Beautiful day out here in Arizona. It's probably like 75 in the Phoenix area, 76 maybe. And out here in the mountains it's always cooler, so it's probably 70 today. Towards the end of February. A lot of other states are dealing with snow and blizzards. Holy crap! All that stuff I talked about, how this trail's not something rated, and there's a car in the middle of the road. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. That car is dripping fluid out from the bottom of the front of it. So no, it is not car rated. Bad day for that person. We got some Jeeps and stuff here at the end. Side by sides. Always trying to kill me. So maybe I shouldn't be in e-bike mode, because they can't hear me. So that's probably my fault. Wonder if they're thinking, is that an electric motorcycle? The side-by-sides, we're gonna have to navigate around that car. Who brings a car out here, you know? I don't know. I can't judge too much because I've done some dumb stuff when I was a kid. We're almost there, guys. Playing this game of see how far I can make it in e-bike mode. We're at a slow roll. Looks like e-bike mode is going to give up on us here soon. But we might get to our destination. Here it is, guys. Sheep's Bridge.